DCOUNT function. This function examines a list of information and counts the values in a specified column. It can only count values. The text items and blank cells are ignored. So, like the count function works, it works basically on numeric values. DCOUNT, the syntax is DCOUNT, database range, field name, and criteria. The database range is the entire list of information you need to examine, including the field names at the top of the columns. The field name is the name or cell or the value to count. The criteria range is made up of two information, the field and the record you are considering. Now, this is what it means. Considering this table where we have products, worth, life hours, brand, unit cost, box quantity, box in stock, value of stock. If we need to count based on this instruction, now let's count the number of products of a particular brand which have a live hour rating. And what is the brand? We put the brand, that is the field name, and the brand we are considering. Using the DCOUNT formula in this cell, we put in DCOUNT D3 to I19, that's the entire table here, then comma D3. D3 talks about the field of the live hour we are considering, and the criteria E23 to E24. This is the criteria that we have specified here, E23 and E24. So if we click enter with this formula, we will have our answer to be 7. Now let's check. We are counting the live hours based on brand horizon. So let's go. This is 1, 2, 3. I won't count this because this is not a number. This is not a numeric value. So it won't count that. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And that's why we have 7 here. Considering more examples, if you want to find the count of a particular product with a specific number of boxes in stock, it is a good idea to put your criteria separate from your table. Now, what's the criteria we are using? In this case, we are using 2 criteria, the product and the box in stock. Now, what product are we counting? Bulk. What box in stock? 5. So I've put my 2 criteria here. You can see that we can, like we used above, it's just 1 criteria. Here we can use 2. These are the criteria I'm considering. So the number of products, let's check. Using the DCOUNT function, in this cell, I have imputed this function DCOUNT B3 to I19. That is the entire table above, including the headers. Then, comma, H3. H3 is the field name of box in stock that I'm counting. Comma, E50 to F51, that's the criteria I'm considering. So basically, it returns 3. What I'm actually trying to count using this formula is the bulb, where bulb and 5 intersect in the table. Now let's go. Now for boxes in stock, these are the places where we have 5. 5 is here, 5 is here, 5 is here, 5 is here. Now this 5, does it intersect with product bulb? No, so it won't count this, but it will count this. This is bulb, this is 5. 1, 2, and 3. That's why it returns 3. So this is a good function that helps us to count based on stipulated criteria. So if you have a very large database, you will do the counting successfully with DCOUNT. So thank you for your time in this lesson. See you again in the next video. Kindly subscribe and follow us on all our platforms. Then download this worksheet so that you work more with this function and other functions. Have a nice time.